There are a couple of pain points, among others, which I want to focus on today. The first one is when it's come to retaining talents, organization mean management thing. It's an extra job, right? And also the people, the manager in other function. When people leave, it's that, oh, HR is not doing a good job. They don't do engagement, they don't do talent management, they don't provide the training. But it's not our job, right? It's everyone's job to retain the talent. So one of the that's one of the pain points that we have. We have to work very, very closely with different stakeholders to retain the talent. That is one thing. Another one is HR always being a sandwich between the management and the employee. Organization want us to be the representative for them. Whatever they want to roll it out to HR, they want roll it out to employee, they want HR to represent them, either good or bad. Employee also want us to be their advocate, to represent them, right? So we are always like sandwich. And most of the time, right, we also have to look at different side to be fair. So for me personally, I always think myself like I'm a third party. If organization is not fair, I will not follow them. If employee is not right, I will not advocate for them. So I stay like very standalone party, not to side with anyone, whoever is not right. So that's a pain point, right? We have to balance between the organization and the employee to retain. Sometimes employees are very, very unreasonable, demanding more, right? Then I will just let the talent go. Another pain point that I have is a budget, especially in Cambodia. That's what I have been experiencing so far in my over a year experience, right? Not just me, I talk to my industry peers that currently Cambodia is in a developing stage, right? The economically going, and then people are more educated. So what happened is that, especially just like she has mentioned, right? Not just the senior people, but also the junior people who are like expertise in one area. Let's say, for example, currently in Cambodia, digitalization has been booming, especially in the banking industry. So people look for technology people, right? So we are not the technology company. Then we have to fight with the technology company, we have to fight with the banking, we have to fight with other industry which is doing the digitalization. So that technology, and in the market, another thing is in general, another pain point that we have in all these three markets is talents are very young. So they don't consider staying in organization for 3 years, let alone 2 years. After 1 year and a half, they will say like, what's next for me, right? So, and I have one case that I experienced is that one employee was resigning. He's a very, very critical employee. That skill set we cannot get easily in the market. Then I asked, okay, normally I don't want to counter offer the people, because if you do it just in order to retain the talent, we shouldn't be counter offering all the time. That everybody will come up to you saying like, I get this counter offer, how much will you give? You end up emptying your budget, right? So you need to have a strong justification. Line manager will always come to you, say that I need to retain. This is a critical result. Then as an HR, we have to ask them, what is the strong justification that we should be counter offering to retain this talent? If the reason is not strong, normally I don't do that. The example that I want to give is one case, I had this talent, which we all know that we need to retain. Then I asked how much counter offer that we have to get. 50%, 50. I was like, forget about it. Even though I want to retain, I don't have a budget, and it is not healthy. Somebody who is very, very after money, you cannot retain the person. It's not sustainable, because they will go to another organization which can bump up the salary. They will go anytime. So you cannot retain them. So these are the few pain points that we as an HR, we are going through, right? So retaining talent is important, but we also need to be mindful of our resources, how much budget we have, how much capacity that we can use to retain the talents. Yeah.
Okay, thank you Laura ចឹង Laura គាត់បានបញ្ជាក់ហើយការបាត់បង់ផ្នែកធនធានផ្នែកខាងអ្នកដែលមានទេពកោសល្យគឺជាការសោកស្ដាយឬមួយក៏ជាការបាត់បង់មួយរបស់ក្រុមហ៊ុនតែយ៉ាងណាមិញ HR ឬក៏ប្រធានផ្នែកគឺដើរតួនាទីក្នុងការ retain តែបើសិនជា retain ហើយបើសិនជាបាត់យិត្តយើងមាន limit ឬមួយក៏ជា practice មិនល្អឬមួយក៏អាចនឹងជះឥទ្ធិពលទៅដល់អ្នកជំនាញខ្លួនឬក៏តួនាទីផ្សេងទៀតដែលគាត់អាចនឹងយកមក compare គ្នាអាហ្នឹងក៏យើងអាចឲ្យគាត់ go ទៅដែរព្រោះអីបើសិនណាយើងចង់ retain តែយ៉ាងណាមិញបើសិនជា retain ទៅមើលទៅវាក្នុង positive រៀងតិចជាងគឺយើងអាច let go ទោះបីជា talent ព្រោះអីយើងគិតថាទោះបីជា retain ក៏មិនបានយូរដែរ